So they can take the high ground, launch pad into front side zone. Culture gets caught unaware. Papi's behind him with a minigun, RPG minigun. That's so much pressure Papi can apply, but that's the only rocket he had. He's going to try and minigun down Azzo from the opposite side. Oh my gosh, I have to do a replay mode lag. That's okay, I can do it. Papi is just running in one spot. Hey, he gets an elimination on Azzo. Not really sure how it happened because replay mode is still not fixed, but that's okay. Papi's going to keep pushing forward. Jarlin's in this one as well. My watch from Jarlin's perspective. See where he is. Jarlin's leading the tarps. They had double RPG and a minigun. This is not the team you want to have above you on high ground. Jarlin only has 2 rockets. Papi has none left, but he can apply enough pressure with that minigun. Papi and Jarlin, one of the newly formed duos out of OCE, coming out with a game 1 win. 2 eliminations so far. Oh, absolutely beams Desire. Jarlin almost picks it up, and maybe the RPG will. It doesn't connect. Desire and Alec live to fight another day. With that much health, though, you got to imagine they're going to go down soon. There goes Desire, goes down to Spawn. Goes down to Storm, sorry. Jarlin ends up picking him. Takes down Quan as well. He's doing so much work with the Epic Scar. Papi's doing all the work with the minigun, putting so much pressure down. Spraying out Geese now as well. It's King Hitter on King Hitter. Papi jumping off high ground, but it's just a visual glitch. Man, he's doing so much work with the minigun. It's such a joke on high ground. The mythic minigun. Papi and Jarlin obviously won the Grotto fight. They're walking away with their gun of choice. He's got 325 mini ammo left. This pressure's not going to let up anytime soon. Shots coming out now on Cold. Is he about to pick up a double elimination down there? I don't think he got the elimination on Box, but he almost got it on Cold. There's Sorif and Quid. We saw them down there early. That's the fight that was breaking down. We just watched when Lucky Fish came through and cleaned it up. Papi and Jarlin still pushing through on high ground, dropping, well, I'm pretty sure was that Rockets? No, he dropped a little bit more to Jarlin, dropped a bit more mats. He's only got 2 builds left, 1 build to Jarlin's name. That's all they really need, though. They've still got the high ground. Got to drop down pretty soon and finish this one off. Geese is trying to make his way through. I think Geese has the grappler somehow. Must have picked up someone who had it. Jarlin's trying to go for the angles. Papi's still spraying with that minigun. They're playing this one to perfection. One of the longest, pretty much the 2 OCE competitive veterans, Papi and Jarlin, haven't played together too much, though, as a duo. But man, it doesn't matter right now. 2v1 against Lucky Fishy. There's no way he survives this one. He goes down. Papi and Jarlin pick up the win. What was that? A 16 elims for Jarlin and 2 elims for Papi. An 8 elim win. Game 1 for Jarlin and Papi. That's huge. All right, here we go, guys. This is the leaderboard right now. I'm going to run through it really quickly. We have Jarlin and Papi in first on 18. Box Trixie in second on 14. We have Cook, Lucky Fishy in third on 12. Quid and Jinx on 12. Unfortunately, Quid had to solo clutch that one. Jinx goes down to some server lag after a poor edit. Zora and Geese in 5th on 11. Carry on and Volks on 10. Rona and Cole 10. Sorif Cyper 9. Sink and Luda 8. And then Brezzo and Dylan 8. So that's your top 10 right now. So you got 8 points for 10th and 18 points for the lead. It's actually reasonably, like, no one fragged out super hard. 9 elim win, though. That's actually a very, very big... Wait, sorry. Yeah, 8 elim win. Very big first game. 9 elim 7th for Box and Trixie. Picked up a whole bunch of elims there. Quite surprising. Nice ram placement. Trying to use the boom bow as much as they can on the low ground. They're getting focused. Gets a knock, though. Don't know how. They knocked him with great fall. 26 alive, 5 elims. That was actually one of the twins. I think that was Jesse. There's a player on team on high ground, building out a full metal. Don't know who it is. Going for the bow. No, he goes for the AI. He's trying to maybe hit with a bow underneath if he can. Get a bit of splash damage. Pulls the bow back. Don't know where Jinx is. Quiz trying to make this rotate if he can. Gets another elimination from fall damage. They're getting so many right now from another player drops down. That's a knock. This is huge for Quid and Jinx. They might be able to take high ground too. This is going to be a massive game too if they can pull this one off. They're already at 9 eliminations, 10 players alive. If they take this high ground, they're in such a good position. This is it. This player's got no chance to out-survive this one. He goes drop down. Carry on goes down. That was Carry On and Volks on the high ground. Jinx and Quid might be closing this one out. 12 eliminations, 6 players alive. They were top 5 going into this one already. This could be it. Shots come out, gets another knock. My God, they are railing. This is going to be a massive game for them. 2v1 right now. Surely they're going to close this one out. 100-100 each of them. They've got the builds. They've got the weapons. They've got literally every advantage. If they lose, this would be a huge upset. Players on low ground. Cracks the shield. Just going to be finishing it off now. How do they do it? Drops down and Quid does it. Drops down with the shotgun.
Oh my god.
Massive finish. 10 eliminations on Quid alone. I don't know how many Jinx got, but that is a massive game for them. All right, there it is. Quid and Jinx in first on 37. Jarlin and Papi in second on 22. Carrion and Volks in third on 21. Mo and Vertic in fourth on 15. We have Box and Trixie in 5th on 14. Looter and Sync in 6th on 14. Zora and Geese in 7th on 13. Goobos and Worthy in 8th on 12. The Twins in 9th on 12. And Cover and Westy in 10th on 12.
Can you match?
There's guys right here. Focus him. I got no mats. I got 40.
They're dropping down. They've got really nice builds to carry. They've got really nice builds to follow now. Players one below them. Nothing to suppress high ground. They need to start watching for a late high ground retake with some fish. It'd be pretty easy to do to them right now. Shots come out. Carrion gets another elim. I'm pretty sure that's 6 limbs now. It says 5, and I'm pretty sure it's a glitch. Volks hitting hard. Volks wants to go for it. Volks is going aggro for it. Needs to be careful. He gets taken. He doesn't get the limb, but that's all right. 7 players alive. There's only 5 players left in this lobby outside of Volks and Carrion. They've got every advantage right now. See how they can close it. Come on. See if they can get these final points. 13 points so far. This could be a 20-point game for them. SMG comes out, can't find the cracks. This here goes, takes him down. That's Link. So Link makes it to endgame. First time they have so far. Link and Slayer making it to 6th place.
Nice.
Sorry, 4th place. Made it inside top 5. I believe this is 2v2 or 2v1v1. I'm not sure. Even a 2v2, surely they're going to close this one out. I think it's a 2v2. Volks and Carrion need to break their way. He's got 200 mats. They can finish this one. I think it goes back up the mountain. They have to get up somehow. No, it doesn't. It keeps going across low ground. There's no elevation. They can stay low ground. Someone takes high ground on them. Volks wasn't ready for it. Volks is going back up for it. Hits a 51 tag. This could be it, though. Volks and Carrion could lose this. They're split. One player on high ground, one player on low ground. This is the only way Volks and Carrion loses if they get split. Oh no, Carrion goes down. Volks has to 1v2 this. I think they're separate duo though. I think it's a 1v1v1. No, it was a 2v2. They go down. That may have been Papi and Jarlin because they had the mythic minigun with the crystal skins. That very well could have been Papi and Jarlin who closed that one out. I'm not sure. Volks and Carrion coming second. 14-point game for them though. That's a big one. Bowler's doing the tunneling right now for Spraz. So Bowler's tunneling ahead. Spraz needs to get some minis off. Still 3 eliminations for this team. So even though they get this win, I'm almost positive Volks and Carrion. Yeah, Volks and Carrion end up on way more points than Bowler and Spraz here despite the win. I think they're going to end up on 15 points. Yeah, they will. No, they're getting a limb on Scam too. They're going to end up on 16 points from this game. So 17 for Volks and Carrion. 16 from Bowler and Spraz if my math's correct. 2 eliminations here with the win. We'll bring them up to 16. They're holding this low ground really, really well. Let's see it. Spraz goes for the high ground retake here. This is what went over Volks' head when they weren't ready for it. Spraz takes the high ground. This is pretty much what broke this game apart. If Spraz didn't do this, you'd have to think Volks and Carrion close it out with the high ground advantage. And then let's see it. Apparently, Carrion goes down here to Bowler. Carrion drops down. Bowler's ready for it. Bowler comes around and out-attacks him, unfortunately, takes him out. And then it's back to a high ground battle between Volks and Carrion. We saw this one and the spray comes out from below. The numbers advantage. Bowler with the minigun wins it. Very big game there. Let's check the leaderboard now. That was so close at the top now. My God. Quid and Jinx getting 0 points that round. So, unfortunately, having 37 points going into round 3, getting 0 points. 0 limbs, 33rd. That was the first game that Muzz and Speedy managed to hold their own on spawn, and it turns into a 0-point game for Quid and Jinx. So, even though they're in the lead, it could very well go against them. Carrion and Volks currently have uncontested lazy, so they're doing really well with that. They've got 35 points in second now. Jarlin and Papi are in third on 29. What games did they have? They had a 4 elimination 14th, just inside that top 15 placement threshold with 4 elims. We have Scammed and Crimson on 24. We have Cook and Lockie Fishy on 22. Box and Trixie on 21. Bowler and Spraz on 18. Twins on 18. Alex and Tui on 17. And then Hype and Colt. Oh, wait, no, Serpent and Colt on 17. Sync and Looter on 16. Slayer and Link going from, what was it, 2 points to now getting a 7 elim fourth. They're going from 2 points to 12. Unfortunately, they're getting contested by Repulse and Forbes, which is still on only 1 point. So, going to see how that one plays out for them. Twins in top 10 on 18 points is pretty huge as well. So, let's see how we go. Dylan's going down. He gave his mass. So Brezzo going down. Gave his mass to Dylan to try and go for the placement. He's going back up. He doesn't have the mass to hold the high ground. He's dropping down. No. Bit of a misplay. He's going for frags. I don't know what's happening here. Brezzo's broken down. He's onto low ground. He's just finding enemies and fragging on the misses the shot, but he connects with the second one. He's going down and getting a whole bunch of limbs. I think Dylan must win this one on the high ground, surely. There's 4 players alive, 2 in it. I think Dylan's on the high ground just holding it. Brezzo's going to go down. It's not going to matter. It's a 1v1 up there.
It's a 1v1.
It's a 1v1 up there now. Let's see it. We're going to skip to Dylan's perspective very soon.
He's on me. Yeah, he's on me.
There you go. Dylan and Brezzo win it. Dylan goes for the high ground. Brezzo frags. It looked a bit messy, but that's how he had to do it, guys. That was the way they just gained an extra 2 or 3 points out of that one by Brezzo going and getting the limbs. It looks silly. The controller duo coming out on top in game 4. Quid and Jinx still in. This is actually so close at the top. My God. Quid and Jinx in first on 37 points. Karen and Volks in second on 35. Alex and Tui having a big game, I'm guessing. Yeah, and a 7 limbs fifth for them. Jumping up into 31 points. That's a very big game for them. 2 big games back to back. 5 limbs fifth and a 7 limbs fifth. So Alex and Tui just came out of nowhere on that one. We've then got Papi and Jarlin coming in 4th on 30. Bowler and Spraz in 5th on 28. Slayer and Link 28. Another big game for them. So if Slayer and Link get off spawn out of Shark, they're doing well. I take it back. It's not 3 teams griefing each other. Slayer and Link are coming out on top now. 7 limbs 4th and 7 limbs 7th when they make it off spawn. Box and Trixie on 28. Sink and Looter on 27. Tyrax and Squeaks on 25. And then Brezzo and Dylan, the winners of that last game, on 24. So that's your top 10 guys. So remember, top 10 from today, guys, automatically qualify for the grand finals. He's got the bandage cannon as well. Needs to get in very soon though. He gets in. He's still got the med kit in hand. He's on edge zone. He's got no builds. Actually, he's got 200 mats. He can't get any builds off. The grappler glitches him. We got the Death Slam. We missed it. We got Alec and Desire. Alec trying to solo clutch this one. I think he actually just took down Jordan. 8 players live. Double drops them both in. Doesn't want to drop them both in. Oh my gosh, Alec got stuck between a rock and a hard place. Top 5 there though is Dylan and Brezzo still in it. Dylan and Brezzo are still in it. 6 players alive, 5 eliminations. Dylan and Brezzo on high ground. Are they going to do back-to-back wins? They won game 4. Can they win game 5? He's on ultimate low. He's got enough builds to get back up, but his zone's screwing him right now. He's not in zone. He gets taken out. Dylan comes through, backs him up, gets the grappler. I think he grabs the grappler. I can't see until Brezzo goes down. Dylan's trying to grapple round. He does. He has next to no health. He can't block. He comes first and then second. Not bad at all for Dylan and Brezzo. Trapped and Zabi on the high ground, still controlling it. Nothing crazy here. Just clinical, just from above, using the RPG, using their ARs, suppressing everyone, pushing them down, making sure no one takes the high ground advantage. Trying to get what little limbs they can. They're not picking up too many limbs for the high ground, but this is max placement points here, so they don't need too many. Worthy being pushed down now. Worthy getting into fight with Dylan and Brezzo. We saw that earlier. Nice. Ex-God Jesus going down. And here it is. Zabi and Trapped about to close it out. 2v1 against Dylan. There's no way Dylan was going to win this one. Unfortunately, grapples around. He gets picked up from the back, and there it is, going down to Storm. Zabi and Trapped coming out with the round 5 win. All right, let's see it. Let's see. Ooh, that is such a close leaderboard. My God, 7 points separating first and 7th, and top 3 being tied. Holy, I've never, in all my times watching FNCS, Cash Cups, whatever it is, I have never seen a tournament this close. We have Jinx and Quid in first on 37. They have now not gained a single point in 3 rounds. So they're on 37 points after 2, and they're now 37 after 5. We have Brezzo and Dylan who are jumping back up there though. Complete reverse flip. They've now gained a 6 limb second and a 5 limb win to get them up into tied first place on 37. Carry On and Volk, similar story to Quid and Jinx. They've only gained 2 points in their final 2 rounds here. 37 in third. We have Zabi and Trapped coming in with the clutch game last round. That 8 limb win, securing them 4th place on 34 points. Sink and Looter on 34. Bowler and Spraz on 33. Alex and Tui on 33. Serpent and Cold on 32. Jarlin and Papi on 30. And Slayer and Link on 30. My God, this is a tight leaderboard. Let's do it. Quid and Jinx now 23 live, 3 limbs. They've got a delay on, guys. We're going back to 23 live. Quid and Jinx might be able to close this one out.
90 builds, 90 maps.
I think that was Quid and Jinx that just took down Dylan and Brezzo. After all the drama, do Quid and Jinx come back and win? Last week, they didn't even qualify for the finals. It was a massive upset. I think Quid and Jinx might be closing this one out. This is super intense. My God, this is a tournament. Let's go. Such a good finish to OCE. Shots coming out. Gets a 38 tag. He cracks the shield off, but RPG didn't connect. He's still got 6 rockets in the epic RPG with an epic pump. That is massive. Quid's going to keep pushing forward. 8 players alive, 3 limbs. Gets the limb on Colt. I think Jinx and Quid are going to run this one home.
I've 40 mats.
Jinx is running around behind. Quid's leading the way. He hasn't got too many mats left. Only 2 builds. There it is on low ground. This is Brezzo. We saw this earlier. Jinx and Dylan. Here we go. Jinx and Quid versus Brezzo. They take down the other team in the lead. I don't think they know who it is, but still, they're going to be hyped nonetheless. 1 flopper picked up from Quid. He's going to use this one, top himself up. There's 5 players still alive. It's a 2v2v1, I believe. The team on high ground gets knocked down. Nice RPG from Quid. He gets shot from behind, though. He holds the builds. He has no mats left. Can Quid do it? Can the cracked Zoomer pull out the mechanics? I talk about it all the time. Quid is so good in these situations. He's so clutch with an epic pump in his hands. He's going to go for it. He's trying to RPG it out. This is their chance. 1v2, 2v2 knocks him down. He gets a good tag. Can Jinx go for it? Jinx is going to try and wrap around. Jinx gets the knock. It's a 2v1 situation. I think Quid and Jinx are going to close out game 6. Can they do it? Win the tournament, drops him down, and there it is. Jinx and Quid win game 6. That's it. I think that's it. They have to have won it. That's it. There's no way they didn't win. Quid and Jinx went from 37 in 2 games. Then they go down with 0 points game 3, game 4, game 5, and then end up winning game 6. Quid and Jinx, that has to be it. That's got to be the win, right? We're going to wait for the leaderboard, but there's no way. They win it for sure. Yes, let's do it. Quid and Jinx coming in clutch with the win on 56 points. And then we have Dylan and Brezzo, an insane comeback from them on 47 points second. Trapped and Zabi, also an insane comeback, 44. Looter and Sync, 43. Tui and Alex, 42. Colt and Serpent, or Hype, sorry, I don't actually know who it is, 40. Carry On and Volks, 39. Zora and Geese, 36. Tyrax and Squeaks, 35. And Jarlin and Papi, 33. So that's your top 10. That's automatically qualified for the finals of FNCS now. We have Bowler and Spraz, 33. Lockie, Fishy and Cook, 32. That's your top 12. Lincoln Slayer just outside. But look at the match history here. 5 Elims 5th, 15 Elim win, 0 points in 3 games, and then the 9 Elim win. Muzz and Speedy choosing that game to not drop on Quid and Jinx. And then they run home with a win. There's no way. You had Brezzo and Dylan almost came back though. 5 Elims 14th, 1 Elim 20th, 0 Elim 43. That's when Brezzo disconnected and then came back. Look at this. 5 Elim win, 6 Elim 2nd, 3 Elim 4th. That's an insane effort to come back into 2nd. They almost had it. Almost clutched it up in the end. Zabi and Trapped, a bit of a comeback as well. 0 Elim 31, 6 Elim 7th, 2 Elim 17th. The 3 Elim 23rd, then the 8 Elim win, and the 3 Elim 3rd. Not bad at all. Volks and Carry On, unfortunately, dropping down. They were the ones tied out for 37. Game 4, 5, and 6. Unfortunately, Volks got headshot sniped game 4 and 5. Game 6 went for the loot. Didn't pay off for him. Got beamed. Carry On had to solo clutch. Couldn't pull it off. So they went from 5 Elim 9, 4 Elim 5th, 7 Elim 2nd, to then 0, 27, 235, and 221. At the same time, though, they have qualified for the finals. The money in FNCS OCE especially is not that insane. It's all about making it to the finals, so a lot of these teams will be super happy.